The Jesus Rolls 2019 film, written and directed by John Turturro, starring himself, Bobby Cannavale, and Andrei Tuto. It's an incredibly strange thing because, first of all, it's technically a semi-official spin-off to The Big Lebowski, following the comedic side character of Jesus Quintana. And I say semi-official because there is no involvement from the Coen brothers, they just gave Turturro the green light to use the character. But also, it is an adaptation of a French novel, La Valsue, which was made into a French movie as well in 1974, English titled Balls, or alternatively Going Places. And this story has nothing to do with anything that Big Lebowski was about. It's a weird piece about sexual repression and sexual discoveries. The story follows Jesus, in this case, as he gets out of prison, reconnects with an old buddy of his, steals a car, and takes a hairdresser lady along for the ride. And then they just have this series of loosely connected misadventures, running away from the cops, having threesomes, generally just meandering about. It's not good. First of all, all the while I was watching the movie, it just made me go, why? Why would you try to marry these two incredibly disconnected concepts? Why make a French drama about Jesus Quintana, possibly the funniest side character in all of Big Lebowski, but also, he was the funniest because he was there in very low doses. It doesn't make sense whatsoever. The disconnect is really strong. Like, I couldn't really follow what the story was trying to explore because I was so distracted by the fact that the main character is Jesus. But I also couldn't enjoy his comedic hijinks and his presence because he was involved in this plot that doesn't fit him. I mean, really, why? And the worst part is I tried to think and tried to conceptualize theoretically if these two elements were two separate movies, would I enjoy either of them? And I think the answer is still no. So it's an amalgam of two bad movies that together make an even worse Frankenstein's monster of a film, which just makes you scratch your head. It's pointless. It shouldn't exist. I think it's a failed exercise, but I don't even know at what. And as much as I enjoyed Jesus' lines in The Big Lebowski, him just repeating every one of those lines here, some of them several times, made me cringe. Stay away from it, even if, or especially if you're a Big Lebowski fan.